Tell me?
Yeah, we're rolling.
What up, ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ, and I'm out here back at the Vogue Night 2 of the T.I. fucking Grand Hustle fucking tour and shit. And you know I got Be the Ninja with me.
What up? Be the Ninja in this bitch. That's right. We just left the fucking Emerson Theater from the Twisted concert. We were out there. Fang Bang was on that shit. Nasty Ink was on that shit. We said, fuck it, we're not done yet. Came out here, Broad Ripple, day 2 at the Vogue. Fucking got sleepless images behind the camera. Shout out to Jeremiah Hatton. You're my fucking homie and I love you. More importantly though, we're fucking here with the homie One Way Twan from Atlanta. What's up, dog?
What up, bro? What up? What
hey,
up?
man, thanks for coming on the channel. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
So shit, man, we're gonna jump right into it, man. I want to start off, like, you're from Atlanta. The style down there is amazing, man. There's so many different talents that come out of Atlanta, man. You got fucking T.I., obviously. You got people like Brits. Just the list goes on and on and on, man. How did you get yourself involved in the music scene down there?
I kind of took a liking to music at an early age, so I kind of cling to it real young. I grew up on Beastie Boys, Big Daddy Kane. Actually, my first rap, God bless the dead, my little sister, we had got a rap book, and it had like all the top songs that was out. Everybody, L, Cool J, Coochie Rap, everybody. So I took everybody's first line from their rap and wrote them all down, like, because I knew you had to have 16 bars. I knew a line was a bar. So I wrote down everybody's first line until I got my own rap, and it didn't make no sense.
It was just words rhyming together.
Yeah, it wasn't even rhyming. It just was, I thought I was doing something. So, you know, I just kind of, when I started that, I felt like I was a rapper then. So it more just kind of gradually grew on me. Here we is now.
Nice. So when you were finding your sound, when you were developing your sound, you're from Atlanta, so did you take other, was it just Atlanta that influenced your style?
Nah.
Did you take from the East Coast?
He said he listened to the Beastie Boys and shit,
I
bro.
know, but that, shut the fuck up.
Anyway.
Fuck that.
This motherfucker needs to pay attention.
That real ninja shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But nah. I'm more, I like to call myself last of the Mohegan, you know, last of the original. Like, I didn't borrow a style from Atlanta. I'm a trendsetter. You know, I brought style to Atlanta. Like, coming up, well, more recently in the industry now, everybody kind of flashing and in fashion anyway. So I kind of borrow a little dab from the youngins. You know, the 90 babies, they got me, you know, turned down where I wear, you know, clothes that fit me now. I don't wear real big clothes. I don't look like I was down with, you know, Onyx. I don't wear big white shirts and big pants.
Let the boys be boys.
Yeah, you know, so it's more like, I'm just a product of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I'm different. I'm different in my own ways because my city is kind of cocky. You know, shout out to Atlanta. I love y'all to death. And it ain't no disrespect. Let's get something clear before we go any further. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I was born 1981, Atlanta, Georgia. But I rep Decatur, Georgia. East side, stand the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this, no cliche, no nothing. Y'all know I love East side to death. I rep where I'm from. Yeah, I rep where I'm from, but you know, at the end of the day, I got my name in Decatur, so that's who I'm rocking with. East side. Yeah, man. You know, like I say, I'm one of the last originals. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by Shadi from New York. You know what I'm saying? He got a big following in Atlanta, New York, different places. DJ Smurf, he Mr. College Baller now. Ghetto Mafia, Nino and Wicked. Shout out to the big homies.
Does Mr. College Bar still do shit with Love and Atlas?
I don't know.
Sorry, just off subject.
But it's more like, you know, like I said, I'm more the last of the originals. So I got my game from having to be, you know, one of the little homies around and, you know, seeing the big homies that going on tour. Silk, the singing R&B group, them was one of the first group that took me on tour. You know, Silk, I went on tour with them in the 90s, so, you know, I've been turned out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a bunch of, you know, Atlanta originals, not the new, the 90 era, when hip-hop was hip-hop. That's why
you mentioned the new
Tupac era.
What?
Yeah, the real Tupac era.
Yeah. Is there anybody modern that you're fucking with? Future?
I fuck with Future, I fuck with Thug, I really want to say who I don't fuck with, but this ain't, you know, he didn't ask me that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't fuck with none of the 90 Babies music. I mean, you got to be rare and you got to be great for me to like it. And Thug is great, he a 90 Baby, so I respect Thug, you know. It's a handful of them out there. I like Cinco, I like Johnny Cinco. I fuck with Rich Homie Twan. It's a couple of them, but it ain't no, you know, it ain't no big. It's just a personal, you know, personal thing with me. It's my opinion. Y'all, the 21 Savage, I don't like him, but he's selling. He on tour. He, you know, he's doing his thing. So I ain't really tripping on him. You know, they represent the city, so you know, more power to them. But my preference, when I get in the car, I listen to Slime Season 2. You know, Purple Rain. You know, Monster. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the same old shit over and over. We gonna go to 8 Ball MJG. We gonna go to, you know, UGK, which is my favorite. If I want to say I got my sound from anybody, my sound came from Bun B. I liked the tone of Bun B voice. So
his voice is great.
And I got it. My voice kind of carried. Like,
I always thought, what if like Bun B did like fucking like Barry White type music? Yeah. Man? Like he would fucking.
He do a Barry White sample.
Oh no shit.
That'd be fine.
Yeah, that would be tight.
But yeah, I kind of got it from my sound, and I didn't, you know, get a sound from him, but I liked it that he used his voice. I met him in person, and I heard his voice was deep. I got a deep voice, so I kind of try to, you know, implement mine, you know, with my music. And my first rap, I kind of sounded light, and my second rap, my voice has been found since then. And I first started in 1998. I put a platinum bottom CD in the stores in 1999. I was the age of 18 then, you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that a little bit, man. Let's go a little bit into your music. Like, let's talk about some of the albums you got. Like, where can they find you at and stuff?
Like I said, well, I told y'all before we started, I used to go by LT Drummer, Lieutenant Drummer. I was part of a rap group called Murder Mob, Soldier Ties and Sergeant Black and LT Drummer. We made up the group of Murder Mob. My name kind of got me in so much fucking trouble because my name was Drummer. So all my partners, they were with the drummer. People that didn't know if I was with it for real, they tested me to see if I was with the drummer. So I kind of went through a little phase of that, and I got blackballed. You know what I'm saying? I got blackballed in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell the story. I beat up Stay Fresh. Stay Fresh is Vincent Godson from BME. You got Rob Mack, Lil Jon, Emperor Cersei, and Vincent. They own BME. And we was all at a show, and like I say, I'm one of the forefathers, and this was when the new era was coming. Scrappy, Trillville, they were starting to get hot, and they were performing. So Scrappy brought me on the stage. I just had got to performing. But Scrappy was like, nah, you come on my set with me. So I went on a set with Scrappy, and then Stay Fresh walked up to my homeboy, Wallow, God bless the dead. He just got shot with money over there with Bankroll Fresh situation. R.I.P. Bankroll Fresh, you know, R.I.P. Lil Money, R.I.P. Wallow. But yeah, Wallow was, you know, trying to get who was supposed to be on the stage, so he slid me over. And Stay Fresh stepped to him, and Wallow had the mic kind of close to him, and he stepped to him like, man, we don't give a fuck who them niggas is. Shit, them niggas ain't BME, they need to get the fuck off the stage. And I heard it. So I asked him what he said, and he ain't had a nuts. So, you know what I'm saying, I called him a pussy ass nigga, and shit led one thing to another, and I swung on it. And, you know, from that day forward, it was the end of me. I didn't know it, but that was the end of me. I got blackballed from radio stations, clubs. Promoters wouldn't deal with me because all my partners, they ready to tear the fucking club up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I went with the bullshit, and, you know, bullshit came with it. So at the end of the day, you know, I had to deal with being blackballed. And I say about 2003, I got blackballed. So once I started realizing in 2004 that I was being blackballed, once I realized I was being blackballed, then, you know, I kind of started shying away from music. And I met my wife, well, she's my wife now, but she was my girlfriend then. I met my wife, and she was from the country. I went down to the country, and when I got down to the country, I had a VS 1880 beat machine where it was like a recording, a track loop. And my homeboy took it. He told me to take it with me. He was like, whatever you do, bro, don't never stop rapping, bro. We're like, you got it, bro. Just don't never quit. So he gave that to me, Triple D, my partner Triple D. And my old lady cousin came in and he seen it. He be like, bro, what you doing there? I was like, shit, I rap. He like, oh yeah, you rap? I got a little label, I got a group, whatever. You need to come to the studio with it. I'm like, nah, man, I'm through with that rapping shit, man. I got a long story, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody give me no recognition for what I do. So, you know, I ain't really tripping on the music shit no more. So he was like, all right. So the young dudes that's in the neighborhood, they came over one day and I was playing some of my music. And they heard it, so they went back to him and told him, like, oh, he fine, you need to go in. So when he came, I played the music and he like, oh yeah, you fine. We need to get in the studio. And when I got in the studio, it was just, it came back to me, you know what I'm saying? It just came back home. So I dropped the drummer off my name and I started calling myself LT. And that's when I really became an artist. I was no longer looked at as like, oh, a gangster rapper or nothing. I started getting into my craft. I wanted to be perfect.
By this time, you'd already found your sound.
Yeah, I already had my sound. Everything was down pat. I already had a following. Like I said, I was he was going by Young Capone then. He was signed to So Def. All of we all had, you know, movements.
It was just that beef.
And it fucked my name up. So once I got away from it, you know what I'm saying, long story short, I built the nerve up to come back home. And when I came back home, I ran back into scrapping. He was on G-Unit, which one was it? The Aftermath Tour. It was the Aftermath Tour, 05. August 05, I'll never forget it because this one we back up. He seen me at the club, everybody begged me to go, like, bro, scrapping them won't be here, bro, we got to go, bro, this fam. So I'm like, fuck it, I got an attitude, but I'm gonna go. So I went in the way, and when he seen me, he just embraced me with the most love, and not to mention that I did a diss track. You can go on YouTube and look it up, it's LT Drama, Diss Lil Scrappy. So, you know.
LT Drama, Diss Little Scrappy.
Yeah, I jacked the No Problem. I jacked No Problem beat. You don't want no problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, like when I did that, it kind of gave me the spunk to get back in it. I didn't know how he was gonna take it. Mama D was fucking disgusting. She hated it because she knew how much I meant to him, and for me to do that track, it kind of bothered them. So when she heard it, she got mad, but he was like, nah, Twan don't mean it, on some Biggie and Tupac shit. Like, he really don't mean that shit, he just mad. So when he seen me, like I said, when he first seen me, he embraced me.
It was nothing but love.
It wasn't nothing but love. So awesome. It came back as one. He was like, bro, you know what? I got to bring you back in, bro. It wouldn't be right if I don't bring you back in. So I came on back in and we started recording. I started working with people. I had tracks from R. Kelly, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Drummer Boy, Jermaine Dupri. I don't give a fuck who it was. Replacements. Everybody was sending beats. Everybody was. So, you know, I was just trying to get back in the groove, and we ended up coming up with a group. We formed G's Up. It was me, Pooh Baby, Lil Chris, Eastside Jody, and Nick. They were the Blood Brothers, but we all was a group. You know what I'm saying? And we formed up and we made G's Up. I kind of stood out because I was new to the world, but, you know, they knew I'm part of the family. So I kind of stood out because I had the dreads. I was the only one with dreads. I had long hair dreads. So, you know, everybody kind of clinged to me. DML, everybody, I don't give a fuck who it was. When they see me, they like, oh, he the room boy. So, you know what I'm saying? They come to me.
I get recognized because of the braids.
Yeah, they have to do it anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like when we got back in the studio, like I said, producers started wanting to work with me, and then we started getting like labels and offers. So Warner Brother had made an offer of $150,000. So we were like, oh shit, let's take the money. But Scrappy like, hell no, we ain't even putting that out. And they offered us $150,000, we can get more. So when we pushed the envelope, which we gambled, because we thought, you know what I'm saying, we felt like we should have took the money, but we didn't take the money.
I love a good heckle.
So, you know what I'm saying, we didn't take the money, we kind of
used out. You guys.
Yeah, we knew we were worth more. So, Tom Wiley, he Buzz's money boss. Anybody that worked for Warner Brother worked for Tom Wiley. Okay. You know, he's one of the biggest in the game. Ted Field, Tom Wiley, Jimmy Iovine, Quincy Jones, Clyde Davis, them the heads of music, period. Damn near entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And he personally wanted to meet me. So he flew in from LA, he came out to the studio, played song for song for song, and every song that I was highlighted on, they kind of used it. And he clinged to me. So right then, he was like, man, well, I just tell you what, I give y'all $375 and we'll go. And Scrappy was like, nah, I'm in the group. Here's a $500. He wanted $500,000, which I don't blame him. He trying to, you know, play.
Right. That's good business, man.
By him, see, and this is what you understand by, and I'm gonna touch on the business basic with you. When business is done from the beginning, you know, your first impression is always the best impression. So if I come in on business with you and I gaffle you, then I'm looking to gaffle you forever. I'm not looking to do straight up business with you. I gaffled you on the first piece of business.
Yeah, that's why we're here today, because
of the gaffle.
Exactly.
And you end up here. You end up in the same circle with people you win. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it is. All of us back in the same circle. Scrapping everybody. We back in the same circle. Now, but me and brother, we got our street dream, the regime, the government. Yeah. But, you know, we doing our own thing. But like I said, when Twan came, you know, it was a big deal about, you know, how much money we should get. And I felt like we should have just took the 375. You know, I never had that kind of money at one time off the split what we would have had. You know what I'm saying? Of course, over the years you have money, but I never had that in an account or in my pocket.
Plus, at the time, that would have been jump as fuck.
This is 05.
Right.
You know, like,
hell yeah.
Really, we needed it. But he didn't take it, so I started feeling the type of way. I'm like, well, why y'all didn't take the money? Is it because y'all didn't want, like I said, when they ain't take the money, it kind of made me develop an attitude, which I knew I shouldn't have got, but I just felt like we was so broke at the time, you know what I'm saying, that you had to take the money. But like I said, they wasn't willing to give him what he was worth at the time due to the fact of the contract that he already signed before. So they looking to gaffle everything up under you. Not only you, they looking to get everybody. So they feel like you went for it, he gonna go for it. So, I mean, you felt like it wasn't enough at the time. You kind of trying to implement yourself in on this situation, so make the value go up. But, you know, are they willing to cash out the check? No, they wasn't. So I kind of developed an attitude, and then, you know, drugs was heavy into me. You know, like, I really wasn't on them that bad. Like, I'd take a fucking quarter of an XP up to be up for 2 days.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man.
Yeah, so the drugs, once the drugs started coming in, it started, you know, because you got somebody who bring you the drugs. Kind of like the David Ruffin with the chauffeur nigga who was bringing him the fucking powder and shit. Then he started thinking, it's David Ruffin and what's their name? You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, so everybody started getting in that, I'm the man. Right. You just got here, you know, but I was producing, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one, my shit coming out quality. Right. So, you know, the proof was in the pudding. And, you know, I'm sarcastic as hell, you know what I'm saying? So I say little slick shit, you know what I'm saying? You know the white boy only came to see me. You know what I'm saying? They get mad. You know what I'm saying? And that shit kind of bothered them, but I'm only joking. I'm only, you know what I'm saying, giving, you know, my personality. Y'all my partners, but I won't be offended by my personality because it's only practice with y'all. And, well, you know, when I get in front of the camera, I'm ready. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like they started taking offense more, shit like that. So I went back to the country. And this time I had my mind made up. I wasn't going to quit. I was going to go down here and I was going to form an alliance. And I was going to build up my own brand. And I started with the same dude that didn't let me quit. And I respect and honor him. He won the top 5 on my list of males that I respect to the utmost. I promise you.
Dude, they told you to keep the soundboard?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. He finna get out. He ended up catching 10 years too. He caught 55 years, but he about to get out now. He done did 10. Nice. He in the halfway out now, but me and him formed a record label called, we really wasn't a label because it wasn't real business, but named our rapping crew Armed and Dangerous, A&D. And you know what I'm saying, from that day forward, we kind of just try to build a brand. And I took it to the city, nobody, they ain't fuck with it. So when I came back to the country, I'm like, you know what, we finna master the country time. I ain't had no management, I ain't had no label, I ain't had nothing,
so
no guidance. I went all the way with no nothing. You can't even call it independent.
At a time when people weren't even doing it.
Right, yeah, it was a lot harder to do that.
Like they scared to jump. They scared to take the leap. Everybody needed a label. And I was ready to, you know what I'm saying, take it on my back and go. You know what I'm saying? So we formed the little alliance. And in 2006, we did Greg Street. It was in Warner Robins. We did like a little showcase shit. And they had like 100, matter of fact, it was 114 acts on the whole shit. It was from the morning to night, the whole goddamn
It was
thing.
just one day?
One day.
God damn.
Jazzy Fake, Greg Street, Shaka Zulu, It was a bunch of people, industry, execs. They had to brought them down from Atlanta, different places.
Right.
Def Jam, all the folks was there. They brought them down to Warner Robin, had the big showcase. People from all over. It was a 13-state region, like the Southeast region, competition. So it was people from everywhere. But we went 14th. We went 14th on the whole list. It was 114 people. We went 14th. Exactly. So when we got up there and rapped, in the middle of our song, all the microphones went out. The music was still playing, but the microphone went out. But we kept going.
Kept going, yeah.
So we looked at professional.
Right.
We already winning right now because we dealing with amateur. This is an amateur contest, you know. But these guys, music went out and they kept going and went, no, what the fuck going on? You know, it wasn't that type of situation. So I think
right on cue.
They admired the fact. So when we got off, now the attitude kick in, you know what I'm saying? Because we did have a professionalism in us, so we knew better than to do it on the stage. So as soon as we get behind the curtain, we back that motherfucker pacing, can't wait on one of them to come. So they come, and we like, man, what the hell happened to the mic? They said, man, look, y'all did so fucking good when the music went out. We gonna let y'all go again. Nice. And we looked at each other like, so, you know, when somebody give you a compliment, you want to kind of pat yourself on the back, you know. Ego so we started, that ego kicked in. It was bigger than the boost. It was ego adrenaline rush. So everybody like, yeah, well, we got this bitch. We finna win. I know we gonna win. So I think down the line we end up going like in the 80s. And then, you know, when they let us when we finished all the song, they really could hear. They heard us ad-libbing. They heard everything. They like, damn, they fine. The dude who hosted it, he came to us after we got off stage. He came to the back. He was like, look, competition over. I said, what you mean? He was like, y'all already won.
That's what's up.
Meet me and Club Money and make it. And I'm going to give y'all the money and the trophy. You know what I'm saying? So we were like, all right, that's cool. So they did all the little, and the winner is, So we get up out of there, we should make it real quick. We were so fucking ecstatic because it was on the radio for like
So y'all won out of 100-something groups?
Out of 114 people, we won.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So they all was trying to sign us, but we synced through it. We went in there with the look. We had the G's up shirts. We on the back had the G Unit / BME on the back of it. So it had the look. They thought we was somebody. They like, damn, we ain't never seen that. They Greg Street, he ain't never heard none of these guys. So he like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So when we go get the trophy, they got a section for us, bottles, everything. Everybody ready to party. We like, hell no. We finna go back down to the country. We going back because there's a club called Hineville where we broke our music. And I promise you to God, if see Facebook and all this shit went out then. If Facebook and all this shit was out then, even YouTube wasn't even out. Like, they got some music of ours up from fucking 07 on YouTube. Some music that we put up, but they don't got no visual. We don't got no visual or none of that. I'm talking about, you want to see a club shift like 10 inches, just play my song called Knock the King Down, and I promise you, like, it's so much shit we got to get back. I got to get y'all to the city so we can do it at the mansion. We have a nice setting. You know, it'll be really worth
Me
it.
and this dude have been talking about going to Atlanta.
Yeah,
like,
we definitely get it. I got a real story. This just raw.
There seems to be from us.
We got to do a fucking part 2 or something.
There seems to be a nice connection with the rap scene in Indianapolis and the rap scene in Atlanta.
Yeah, like we have there's a
from here.
Like NAP.
Kilo G
from NAP. They're like rap.
He went out to Atlanta and fucking said he was doing better than he fucking did.
Yeah, of course, because you get recognition now.
And Atlanta, man, like the fucking music scene out there is just amazing. I mean, it seems like everybody gets a lot of love and everybody's willing to work with other artists and stuff.
No, not the case. Not the case. It's a fraud. It's a facade. It's an illusion, mirage. They fake it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't trying to be. I ain't the realest nigga in the city. I ain't trying to be none of that. Like I am what I am. You know, I'm self-explanatory, and I like to say, you know, real, the definition of real is self-explanatory. You can't tell me how real you are. You can't get nobody else to vouch for how real you are. Do real shit, and I'm gonna vouch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say he do real shit. In my eyes, nobody else can make your stamp real.
Real niggas do real things.
That's just point blank period.
That's what it is.
I had a question that I was wondering. Actually, we just recently interviewed Nabby Roots, and I asked this question we haven't been asking in a long time. I like hearing it back. As more of a vet in this shit, what would be your advice to a kid who decides he's about to pick up a pen and paper and wants to, this is what he wants to do?
Put down the pen and paper. bitch use a Pro Tools session, press record, and take off. Because it only comes, and that's the game. I mean, I ain't gonna give you the real how, you know, we come up with it. You know, you have to get in the session with us and you learn from, you know, the experience.
You gotta figure the shit out yourself.
Yeah,
It's a process.
Writing, I mean, creativity is great and you can show it in your writer, but most writers don't get the recognition as being artists. I mean, fully developed artists are way different than what you would say 22 Savage or 21 Savage. No disrespect to you fellas. You know, but I think people more look at their music as comical or real entertainment. When you listen to me, you listen to my life story. You trying to listen to see the comparison in our life story. So I kind of want to say you want to increment your life. Don't try to, I got chains and 24s and big holes and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't
be you.
Be you. Because I learned, see one thing about me, and y'all get a chance to hear my music from when I was a youth, and now I never fabricated. Like, even if I get in the studio, we was in the songwriter convention in LA. We was at Paramount Studio, and we were writing. We having T.I. coming on. He working on his next album. So, you know, all the songwriters, hook writers and shit, you know, so we all in LA together. And when we got out to LA, it was more like, I'm in the big league now, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a songwriters convention, you know what I'm saying? So it was more like I'm with the big dogs, but you know, I'm kind of looked at as a big dog. Like they look at me as a big dog, really. Like Tip, Rah-Rah, Dro, they acknowledge me as a talent. You see what I'm saying? They acknowledge me to the utmost as a talent, but like far as being an originator, I don't get enough credit. You see what I'm saying? And that due to monetary. If I had more money, then you definitely acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no disrespect, but like I said, like it took me to get out there in LA, and then I started seeing different ways how London J record and how Tip record. Rah-Rah going there, and he fucking get in there like people don't even know. I seen Thug record, Thug get in there. How many? Coming in some of them, how many? And then he go back and listen to it and he put in words to it. I want a little bitch that can come into the front of me. And I want a little bitch that put her head in front of me. That's how he do his shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it really is no set way on doing it. It's just you try to think about people listening and they're gonna judge off the rip. When it come through the speaker, we know if you lying.
Which goes back to that first impression.
That first impression. We know, and I it's a lot of shit we can touch on.
Right.
Because it's a lot of motherfuckers getting away with murder. And their first impression wasn't much of nothing. But like it's more like once you get your craft down, then you kind of try to patent your style. You know what I'm saying? Like how you want to go about it. Because you gotta figure out what you like. Me, if you listen to me, most of my shit I rap about money. I got so many money songs too, it don't make no sense. So, of course, when you want anybody that get money, whether you sell dope, work a job, own a business, whatever, if you get money, you're gonna be able to relate to me. I ain't gonna just base it on, oh, I stand out on the corner, sell dope all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you hear that I'm very intellectual. Like when you listen to my music, you're gonna hear hip hop. You're not gonna hear Atlanta. You're not gonna hear an era, a phase from me. You're gonna hear from the beginning to the end, a style. Original style, not trending style. Original, like I said, I'm a forefather. You know what I'm saying?
It's original that keeps people in the fucking business so long.
Period. That's why T.I. been here. It don't even seem like he been here 15 years.
Dude, I remember that first feature they came out with, the Bone Crusher. That's what it was, right? He came with that Bone Crusher shit.
No, his first one was I'm Serious.
Okay.
Bone Crusher was on out there. It's getting serious, man. Pastor Troy, Bone Crusher, T.I. and Killer Mike. That was the first one.
Okay.
It was on the first album.
Well, I was just thinking the first shit I ever heard was that, like, my first introduction to
Was it I Ain't Never Scared?
Yeah, that Never Scared shit. He had that fucking feature on there, bro.
Yeah, with
and then I think, like, right after that, he dropped Rubber Band after that and stuff. That's T.I., man. T.I., fucking, you know about T.I.
I need you to go ahead.
I'm ready.
Freaking out. Ask the question that I know you need to ask.
I got no. Does one way fuck with wrestling?
Do I fuck with wrestling?
Yeah, you're from down south, man. There's some fucking good roots in wrestling down there, man.
See what I'm saying? We ain't got enough fucking tape on this camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a real ninja, you know. So, do I fuck with wrestling? Nah, I don't fuck with new wrestling. But when Dusty Rhodes used to get his head opened up by the goddamn the Road Warriors, I used to love that shit. And when Ric Flair come out, that motherfucker.
Right.
Woo!
I just did that shit earlier.
You know, I'm
that shit earlier.
Stinger Splash, all. You know, I used to be into wrestling for real when I thought it was real. But now we know you got what's his name, CM Punk and all them type of it just done got too.
Got a little too cartoony-ish.
And too goddamn, you know.
We get that a lot.
Boy on boyish.
We get that a lot.
But yeah, I fuck with wrestling. I ain't gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling kind of originated in my city. When I growed up, like they, you know, like now they got all the big shit they can use, all type of shit. But I remember when
you guys have like Ted Turner in Atlanta. Like
yeah, we got everything. We got
shit.
Center Stage. That's what they do. Like if you remember when they used to do WCW, Clash.
Yeah, Clash.
They come on during the week type of shit. They come on during the week.
That was that Thursday shit, not Thunder, but they used to do that Thursday shit. It was Clash of the Titans.
It was before the Nitro and all that shit.
Yeah.
They used to do that Center Stage, but like I stayed in the city, Vine City, and like right by the Georgia Dome, right by downtown, everything right there. So it's more like I seen the shit. Like I remember when Ric Flair brought what's his name, the Cat. Ernie the Cat Lad. He brought him through the. I don't know if y'all remember any real wrestling fan now, so I can't really lie and say I don't like wrestling because you know I remember this shit.
You know, if I know who the fuck Ernie the Cat Lad is, you know I fucking watch wrestling.
they brought him to Vine City. It's in the Bluff actually. It wasn't even in the Vine City because this side of the left is Vine City, the right is the Bluff. So they took him to the Bluff and they beat him up. Of course you know they beat him up and threw him in the alley. But we all out there. You know, they got all the cameras and shit.
What the fuck is going on?
What the hell? Nigga, that Ric Flair, he just threw him. That's the Cat. So we all watched it. So we always was mesmerized by wrestling. Like, I done seen, before he was Farouk, he was Ron Simmons.
Yeah, Ron Simmons?
He was Ron Simmons then, you know. Like
college football.
I seen him, I can vividly remember seeing him at the Amoco on Fathom Road in MLK fucking 20-something years ago, probably. I probably was like 7 or 8 years old and remember seeing Ron Simmons.
That's
my cousin in fucking Too Cold Scorpio.
Flash Funk.
Yeah, the one that used to do the dancing and shit. My cousin is in that video, the original video.
Oh yeah.
My cousin in that.
You got.
That's good.
More than what you really got some roots out of this shit.
Most time motherfuckers are like, nah, man, you were like,
no wrestling.
Nice.
I forgot about NWO. Shit, I used to love them.
So shit, man, he's got a question too, man. We're gonna start wrapping this shit up.
I do. I have one last question. Usually I would have my daughter's question right here, but my question would be. Now I'm not trying to expose any collabs that you may be working on, but if there was any collab that you could do or would want to do, dead or alive,
Dope rah-rah first. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna elaborate on too many other. I want them to come to me. I ain't tripping. I'm a talent. I'm a hell of a songwriter. You know, I write anything. I write gospel, I write rock and roll, I write rap, I write motherfucking pop, I write anything. You play the beat, I can write the song. That's it. But as far as working with anybody, I mean my camp. And it's no disrespect. Cause you know, like I said, I'm fucking with y'all because y'all fucking with me. And I'm a legend in my city. I'm a legend in my city. I'm a pioneer. And so I feel like if nobody ain't give me no fucking with, I ain't fucking with them. So I would love to work with Ra, which is my little brother. You know, I love to work with him. I would have loved to do the song with fucking Tupac. That is my favorite artist, period. That's the best, that's the god of rap music. He's not even on nobody's list, no top 5, no top 10, no greatest of all. He is the one that judges the list. To me, you know what I'm saying? If somebody got Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac. He did all elements, and he shot the police. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ain't lying. He a real rapper. He ain't trying to like how everybody talk about, like how Pepsi said, he didn't want to talk about squares. He want to talk about squares. Hey, my rapper ain't did no line. When he say he bust the police, goddamn it, he bust the police. I remember that too, Club Nicky in the parking lot. Yeah, like 1994. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, you've seen some shit, bro.
Yeah,
nice.
No doubt.
So I gotta ask, man, now we're in the fucking digital era now. YouTube, fucking Facebook and shit like Snapchat. Is your fucking social media game on point or what?
Oh yeah. I'm kind of lagging on IG because I'm really sick of lame on my shit. I be putting my churn up there, all type of shit. But a lot of people like my page though. I always get that shit like great page, awesome page.
Nice.
People always comment on my shit. So, but I got like 2,200 followers. I don't got no followers.
Where can they fucking get at you, man?
Oh, One Way Twan on Instagram. My government name, Twan Burns on Facebook. ANTWANBURNS Burns. One Way, like the street, Twan TWAN on Instagram. I don't do the Twitter. I don't do no other social. I do Backpage. I be on that social site faithfully.
I think it's funny when everyone talks about Backpage, they talk about how they go and look, but I've never done it. I've never done it.
You gotta build the nerves up.
You're not in space.
But yeah,
That's fucking funny as shit, dude.
Like,
This is part one.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking go
Part
down.
two,
We're gonna go to Atlanta.
we gonna come to the mansion. We get off the tour in June. We get off tour on Father's Day, the last day. It'll be good if y'all can come because like,
Fuck yeah, we
I got
road
10
trip
kids. I got 10 kids, so I'm a real father. I got a wife, so every day in my life I live a father life.
Yeah, that's Naptown Ninja AJ. That's One Way Twan. Fucking Vogue, Broad Ripple. It's going down. Make sure you fucking stay tuned. Get at him. Check out his shit. Get at us. Check us out. Before we go though, I want to fucking plug my homie right here, man. Fucking
good?
fellow
Killer
YouTuber,
Town,
man.
Chameleon in the house. Chameleon1, YouTube me. Chameleon1.
That's what's up. You see how we're doing,
no,
motherfuckers.
that's not what's up. One last thing. One last favor. I know you just gave us one of the awesome, best interviews I've ever had.
That's hands down probably my favorite
Yes,
interview, bro.
straight up.
Hands down. I'm going on the record and saying that now.
Can I get you to tell them where to check out those videos on YouTube?
Oh, you already know. You didn't even have to do that.
Nah.
But you get the dopest videos on YouTube from What Up Ninja because they got me on that ninja. Yeah. Jack.
And that's what's up, ninjas.
Woo, woo.
What I thought y'all was gonna do.